Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, man, look, it's interest rate day. Again, this is our Groundhog's Day issue. This seems to be what how we're living, man. We're going from can't wait, oh my God, all is lost, oh my God, all is lost, and oh my God, I can't believe it turned out so well. We're doing this every month, man. Look, that is uncertainty in the market. That is just it's brutal having to live through this every single month. But if you're going to be in crypto, you're going to be in a financial turmoil that we're in right now, then this is going to be your new normal. Welcome to it. Hope you enjoy. So, a couple things are going to happen today. For those who joined us on the live stream last night, back here on YouTube, by the way, wonderful time. Thank you for continuing to support the show. You guys are why we do it. So I discussed it last night, but I think it's not terrible for me to go ahead and revisit it a little bit. Two things are going to happen today. One, well, it could be three, maybe four. I don't see four. I'm going to eliminate the almost completely unlikely 50 basis point increase. That's what they were entertaining before all the banks decided to start crashing. Babe, look, that's off the table. All right, it would be an A-bomb to the financial sector right now. That's just not happening. So I'm taking that one off the table. What they should do, based on the fact that quantitative easing is now a thing again, so what they should do is actually cut 50 basis points. Now that'd be 1990. That'd be December 31st, 1999 level of excitement happening in the financial markets, in between the legacy markets, crypto markets, all that other stuff. Everybody go nuts. And actually, I honestly, in my opinion, it would make Bitcoin go down, because the legacy money that's hanging out over here due to the uncertainty in the Dow Jones Industrial Average would leave. It would just shift right back over to the Dow. We all know what's going to happen there. People like to invest into what they know is going to happen, and that's what would happen. So I think that would be, if nothing else, it would be interesting just to see if I'm right. So 50 basis point increase is off the table, and a 50 basis point decrease is also off the table. Market is kind of split right now, 50-50, between a quarter point increase and a pause. The quarter point increase makes no sense to me. They have quantitative easing is back, guys. So the Feds have increased their balance sheet by $300 billion over the last 10 days or so, and it makes no sense for them to effectively charge themselves interest on it. It makes no sense whatsoever for them to do something like that. So I want to say that they're not, but you know what? With these guys looking at legacy, not looking at reality, who knows, man? It could go either way. But I want to say that the quarter point is likely, but again, it just makes no sense. It would literally wipe out what they just did. It would literally wipe out the $300 billion they just added to their balance sheet, so it makes no sense to me. A pause right now, I think, is called for, and the markets will react positively to it, because we at least know that the Feds are trying to look at this rationally and reasonably, and they're trying to figure out the next step before they just, again, go all cowboy and pull them pistols and shoot up the roof. I think that the pause would be good right now. It is not an admission of guilt. It's a political statement, but it is not an admission of guilt. So you can get away with this one. The markets will understand. Investors will understand. Your bosses, your superiors will understand. Maybe we have to wait for usable data. That's what the pause message would be right now. But the good news is that we're going to find out here in like 3 hours. So if you haven't seen this video by then, everything I said is pretty well meaningless. Yeah, that's kind of it for this one. I did want to introduce you to what is going to be another disastrous pool for anybody who gets into it late. Fox Osmo. Now, I don't know what Fox is. Have no idea. I tried to look for Fox. Couldn't even find it. It's another trash Juno token. Very similar to Solar, and it's going to more or less follow the same path. When you decide that you're gonna buy Fox, you're gonna buy Fox right here on osmosis. That's the buy pressure for the the crap Fox token. There's your buy pressure, and you're incentivized with big ass, massive APRs. There's a couple ways to play this one. The solar Osmo, which I just got out of yesterday. My unbond was completed, and I jumped out. I think with everything, I probably made about 30% on that, just on a little $2,000. I think I finished that out by the time I liquidated the pool, which I just did, and the APRs that I was paid on that over 14 days, I think I finished up about $515. So let's call it 25% up on a $2,000 investment. Man, look, that's a victory. In anybody's world right now, that's a victory. So this one could play out the same way, but the people who are making these bullshit pools are starting to figure it out. So I don't think that liquidity is going to sit in there as long as it normally would. I think people are going to play these ones short, meaning they're just going to buy the raw token. They're not going to stake it. They're not going to do anything with it. They're going to hold the token. They're going to wait for the buy pressure, which will come from people piling in, trying to get a big-ass APR, and they'll just dump it on their heads. So there's few different ways to play this one. That's my guess, is that is how that one is going to be played now that people are starting to catch on to the game. So just be aware of it. Be aware of what you're seeing. That's my opinion on this one, is that it's not going to be, you can't play this one the way you played the last couple. You can't play this one the way you played Kanto, USDC. You can't play this one the way you played Solar Juno. Solar Osmo. You're going to have to pivot on this one, and this one's more of a day trade. So if you want to get in on this, I would say be incredibly cautious. I did buy a couple grand, and I'm already out. So I got a few percent, and you know what? Good enough. And I've already moved on because I can't get buried in one of these, man. I'm not going to get stuck. So be aware of it. Be advised. Your money, your business. But these are creeping up more and more now, and I think they're going to continue to creep up more and more, and it's because people will still blindly chase an APR without having any idea the value of the underlying asset in it. And if these particular assets are shaky, I like the Osmo, but you know, it's shaky, man. It's tied to Atom, and right now Atom money is leaving to go live in Bitcoin. So the assets, even paired together here, are very, very shaky. I don't know what the hell Fox does. I don't know, man. It's another trash Juno token. So yeah, that's how much faith I have in that. But you know what? I pointed it out. Your money, your business. You do you, bro. That's it, man. Look, questions, comments, scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all emails. Love to hear from you. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.